We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Blazers and the Arrows. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Tug Lawler will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Digging in, Richard Richardson is definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Dan, when you get the lineup card, you have to circle this guy's name. 7 big flies last month.
Listen, I've been retired from a while, but when a guy hits 7 bombs in a month, I think you want to pitch this guy carefully. It might not be a bad idea to walk this guy if you can.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Here's a pop-up now, and they'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at-bat's going to win this one.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Mad Dog Jackson. Fouled away. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And there he goes towards second. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 home. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw.
No, he's safe.
Rojas leads off first with 1 away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Mad Dog Jackson goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
From the stretch. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. Butts is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Drew Land gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty B, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
At the plate, Adam Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the arrow, the left fielder, Adam Turner.
Here it comes. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
2-0 now. Pitch on the way.
I got 3-0.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Alton Kramer is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. The average coming in at 266, 4 home runs, and 15 RBIs. The 1-0.
That's the ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Line to the right side, but foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Standing in now, Chet Tierney. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike one. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Howard Urban. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1.
Urban has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Tierney is there, 1 away.
Got it. The left fielder, Samuel Rincon.
Stepping into the box, Samuel Rincon. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch on its way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches was they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box now, Martin Zemecki. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Low. I think that was the slurve there. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. 3-1. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting in, the shortstop, Alejandro Rosas.
Striding in, Alejandro Rosas. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Rosas, playing here in his age 34 season. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Off the plate.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. In there, 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Zemecki is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
You pitch around the 8-hole hitter, find yourself with the pitcher on deck. You feel like you're confident enough to execute pitches to get your team off the field.
You know what, D-Row, that's the case. You often hear this, a swinging bat is a dangerous bat. Even though that bat's being swung by the opposing pitcher, not a very good pitch, and a 2-out RBI base hit.
Stepping in now, Richardson, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Line to the right side. Tierney is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Blazers are out in front 1-0. Leading off the inning, Mohamed Butts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So that's his third triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
So now to the plate, Antonio Nunez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Runner at third here, nobody out. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
To the plate now, Caleb Grabo, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. A man at third with 1 away. And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In now, Robinson Schwabenland, right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. Portland is out in front, 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Lucius Rojas. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Standing in, Mad Dog Jackson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled.
High and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, Cole. No.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Colt Snow. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Will Hernandez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Will Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
0-1.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Ball 3.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
The pitcher, Tug Lawler, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First delivery to him on the way. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Riding in once again, Adam Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
The 1-0 home. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. At the plate now, Alton Kramer. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 99, Jeff Tierney.
Digging in to try it again, Chet Tierney, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
2-0 now. Two men are on with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here it is.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
You know, Dero, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Into the box, Muhammad Butts. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Antonio Nunez.
looking to minimize the damage here.
Nope. Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
Two out, bases loaded. And he misses again, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The set and the 2-1. Drilled down the line. Now the 2-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Standing in, Howard Urban. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Howard Urban.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
The 1-1 home. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. Now stepping in, Samuel Rincon. First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Inside, ball 1.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
At the plate, Martin Zemecki. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Butts will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. In now, Caleb Rabo.
Leading up for Mexico City, the second baseman, Caleb Rabo.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Robinson Schwabenland. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
So now to the plate, Will Hernandez, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Ball 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Stepping up now, Tug Lawler. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. A runner on first with 2 away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So digging in now, Alejandro Rosas. He drew a walk his first time up.
Alejandro Rosas.
Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. The 2-0 on the way.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Zach Zimmer will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 258 the average to begin play. 5 homers and 14 driven in. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone like that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Richard Richardson. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
Stepping in now, Lucius Rojas, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. First and second now, 1 man out. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 2-1 home. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
To the plate now, Mad Dog Jackson, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Nunez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. C.J. Wolf will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
C.J. Wolf.
Digging in and looking for more, Adam Turner. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Adam Turner.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now the 1-0. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. In there, a base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball, slap it the other way for a single.
In now, Alton Kramer, lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99. Yes, Tierney.
Ready once again, Chet Tierney. He singled his last time up. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, but the runner's back easily. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Nettie. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly, the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out. Digging in once again, Muhammad Butts, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. From the stretch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Colt Snow.
Leading off for the Blazers, the third baseman, Colt.
Now the pitch.
No.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. That was a really tough play, so we want to take another look at it with Show Track. He got a solid read off the bat. The route efficiency was good, and he ended up covering more than 120 feet to make that play. Really remarkable. Now in the box, Howard Urban. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Samuel Rincon. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. Into the box, Martin Zemecki, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Two out with the man at first. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Jerry Conway trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Alejandro Rosas will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The set and the 1-2. Two down, runners at first and second. And he popped him up. Grabo over to his right. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Now to the plate, Antonio Nunez.
For Mexico City, the shortstop, Antonio Nunez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Ready now, Caleb Grabo. From the belt, the pitch.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
The 0-1 on its way.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. As they have taken the lead, it's 3-1.
That's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
At the plate, Robinson Schwabin, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
You know, D-Roll, that looked like a base hit all the way up the middle. A nice job there by the second baseman to get to it and make that jump throw to first base.
Yeah, one of the tougher plays in our game. A lot of great second basemen in our sport make this look easy, but I'll tell you what, it's not. To throw the ball to first base while your entire body and momentum is headed towards left field is one of the most difficult things to do in our sport.
On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play. Bo Jr. will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. No balls and 1 strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air out to center field. Ruben is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now stepping into the box, Adam Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy. Hank Hansen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Stepping in, C.J. Wolf. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
I'm set with the 0-1. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, Richard Richardson. First pitch of the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this error does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
So striding forward now, Lucius Rojas. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Before the 0-2, a look to first. And the runner back in standing. And another foul ball. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Robert Olson takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
So now to the plate, Mad Dog Jackson. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. We're in the seventh inning with a good finish brewing, 3-1 our score. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate now, Colt Snow. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big. Striding into the box, Alton Kramer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ruben is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99, Chet Tierney.
Stepping up to the plate, Chet Tierney. First pitch on its way.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Mohamed Butts is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. At the plate, Antonio Nunez, runner in scoring position with 2 count. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Richardson is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Leading off the inning, Howard Urban, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. A bouncer up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Angelo Love gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. So striding in, Samuel Rincon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. A solo shot here to left as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
Now back, the catcher, Martin.
Standing in now, Martin Zemecki, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Turner is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, number 5.
Coming to the plate now, Alejandro Rosas. He's set and the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run. This is now a one-run game. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Mexico City is on top here, 3-2. Bob Melvin's going to make his way out for a conference at home plate, and it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Robinson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Wade Zimmerman is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 48.
Ready to take his hacks again, Caleb Rabo, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Ruben is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Robinson.
So coming to the plate, Robinson Schwabenland. First pitch on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Rojas ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Will Hernandez.
Digging in, Will Hernandez will swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down the first baseline. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 2-2. Softly on a line to third. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Rocky Thompson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 63, Rocky Thompson. Now playing third and batting 9.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to hit is the catcher, Wade Zimmerman. First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
the leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Stepping in now, Richardson. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. The second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now that's second baseman, Lucius Rojas.
So stepping in, Lucius Rojas. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Ready for another shot now. Mad Dog Jackson. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 1-0. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Here's the 1-0.
Count is 2-1.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone! And with 2 out in the ninth, they have taken the lead. So a 2-run homer down the line in right as they've taken a 1-run lead.
bomb off these closers. These guys pitching the 8th and 9th inning nowadays, they're tough to send and get anything done.
Certain home runs are just a little bit more sweeter than others. Taking a closer deep in a big spot, high velocity, nasty exploding breaking stuff, that's one he's not going to forget.
Justin Yeager takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
The third baseman.
In now, Colt Snow, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready with the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Ready on 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So disaster strikes here in the 9th, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Blazers lead it 4-3. Luis Sanchez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Striding in to start the 9th, Devin Myers, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Ripped down the line, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Here's the pitch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in, Adam Turner. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1, no strike.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The 1-0. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
The first baseman, number 12, Alton Rainbow.
To the plate now, Alton Kramer. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball 1. home. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
At the plate, Chet Tierney, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
1-1, here it is. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. He can't make the tag on him. He's safe. And we are tied here in the bottom of the ninth.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with two away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Now at the plate, Antonio Nunez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Possible winning runs at second with two down, however. And it's 1-1.
I know this is not his finest moment, but we're not going to panic right here. This guy has been doing this a long time, a veteran that won't let the emotion get to him.
The set and the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
And this is popped up near second base. Rojas will put this one away, and his side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Howard Urban. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This is in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Samuel Rincon.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Samuel Rincon. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
1-0 the count. One out, nobody on. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Nori Dizzy will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Nori Dizzy.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. He'll come in here at 263. 3 homers and 19 driven in. Comes set, the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Alejandro.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Leon Richardson.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. So now to the plate, Alejandro Rosas, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1, and he misses with it, 1-1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Jordan English comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Caleb Graybo. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And if you're wondering what remains in the bullpen, there they are. We'll see what, if anything, their skipper decides to do in this spot. At the plate, Robinson Schwabenland swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out. Andrew Zavala will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Just gets a piece there at 98 on the gun. It's a foul ball. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. A look, now the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. There's one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
Into the box, Devin Myers. He's got a chance to win it here, but with a couple of bases open, they might think about working around him. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Swing, strike 2.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
He's set. The 3-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adam Turner. A 2-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And I don't know whose idea that was, but predictably the 2-out squeeze play doesn't work, and the side is retired. Just when you thought you'd seen everything. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations. Christopher Meadows takes the mound to start the 11th inning. 11th inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wade Zimmerman. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that's in there, base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate now, Richardson. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Lucius Rojas. A fastball here. Here as he'll take a look at ball. One 1-0. Scott Jordan will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 23.
First and second here with nobody out.
Jordan.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 5-4 game. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when they...
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit to short. One there. On to first, a double play.
Now that third baseman.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Snow, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with two away.
The center fielder, number 8.
Into the box now, Howard Rubin, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw on.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Blazers lead this one 5-4. Scott Jordan will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate.
Scott Jordan.
Leading off the inning, Adam Turner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden...
Batista comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. First pitch of the at-bat. Alton Kramer comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game.
So there's another bullet base hit. 12 runners left on up to this. Could it be in 13 runners stranded so far, Mark?
The hitting coach might be looking for another job if somebody doesn't find an alley and clear these bases. 12, potentially 13 runners left on base is unforgivable.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. He'll throw to third. And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Into the box now, Muhammad Butts, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with 1 away. Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for 3 here. Digging in.
Antonio Nunez.
Leonel Diaz was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. He's set. Here it comes. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 1-0.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Another try at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Last chance here, and stepping in, Caleb Grabo. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's the 1-1. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Struck him out, so a great job of working out of certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. Jordan English earns his third win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Stands our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the home team, 4 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base.